Hey guys, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. How are you doing? It's Monday. Look, I forgot to do one thing on my phone. Give me 1 second. I need to do something really fast to make sure I don't lose connection. Give me just 1 second, guys. All right, guys, how are you today? I hope you're having a great day. If you can hear me and see me, give me some hearts. I've had some trouble with my phone today. I want to make sure you guys can hear me and see me. Give me some hearts if you can hear me and see me. And then let me know what y'all are doing for dinner tonight. Oh, I see some hearts. Thank you, guys. Oh, that's Ricky's heart. Ain't he sweet? We are home tonight from work.
Tell what I came up with.
Oh, Ricky, come up. Let me tell you, today, our first day back to work, I don't know about Ricky. I only got in 5,000 steps, which is actually good because I felt like I was tied to my desk most of the day. But I am more tired today than I was physically tired all week of walking almost 11 miles a day. It was just that mental exhaustion really plays a part.
I missed it.
It was a great day. Ricky said he missed New York today.
No, I said I was walking.
Oh, he missed walking. He missed. You didn't miss New York? All right, guys. This week we are making some Thanksgiving ideas for you guys because I had a lot of messages while I was going to New York asking, am I going to give you guys some ideas for Thanksgiving? So this week, starting today, every single evening, I'm going to make a side dish that my family has actually requested over the last almost 5 years of holidays since I have been eating keto. These are things that even if they're not keto, they are requesting them. Like literally every single year, my family will text and say, hey, are you going to make this for Thanksgiving? Are you going to make that for Christmas? And they're not keto. So that's how delicious these side dishes are. You probably have seen them before. But we're going to focus on Thanksgiving tips this week. So today's side dish is a broccoli cheese casserole. Guys, if you love broccoli cheese casserole, give me some hearts and share this video. We love it at my house, and it's been a little while. I used to cook it a lot. And then Ricky's like, okay, I love broccoli. I love cheese, but give it a break. So we're going to mix this together. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I've got a little casserole dish, and I've got a block of cream cheese. So it's 8 ounces of cream cheese. And I kind of nooked it in the microwave to get it semi-soft. We're going to add a full bag of steamed broccoli. So it's the steamed bag of broccoli, and we're going to throw that right into the dish. Now, the thing I like about this casserole, this broccoli cheese casserole, is that it's all mixed very well. I mush it to death, so it looks like a beautiful green cheddar dish. It's not hunks of broccoli. If you like hunks of broccoli, then barely steam it, put it together, and barely fold it so that your broccoli doesn't tear to bits. I like to mush mine to death. So you're going to see how I do it. Now, I recommend a block of cheese to every steam bag of broccoli. It was a 16 ounce. Hang on. I forgot how much it was. This was a 12 ounce bag of broccoli. Now, the reason I say that is because we like it extra creamy. So it makes it really good and creamy. So a bag of steamed broccoli to a block of cream cheese. If you're going to do 2 bags of broccoli, I would just add, a half a block of cream cheese or just a few ounces extra of cream cheese. But this goes a long way. It really does. So we've got 8 ounces of cream cheese. We've got our 1 steamed bag of broccoli. We're going to add in some seasoning. So I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. A half a teaspoon of garlic powder. All right, we're going to do a 4th teaspoon of pepper. 4th teaspoon of pepper. Now, I like a little bit of pepper, so a little extra is okay. I like a little pepper in mine. So a 4th teaspoon of pepper. Now we're going to add some creamy ingredients. We have our mayonnaise. Guys, I love this one. I know I've showed it to you before. It's the Better Body Foods avocado mayo. You can use this or any of your favorite mayos, but I love this one. So we're going to do a 4th cup of the avocado mayo. Let me get my little spoon here so I can get in and out easy. And I am measuring it. So I'm going to do a 4th cup of mayo. Seems like that's, 4th cup of mayo. Yep, perfect amount. And we're just going to mix all this together in my casserole dish. Now, if you want hunks of broccoli, you could always semi-steam your broccoli. Mix all of this together on the side and then fold in your broccoli so you have chunks. I personally like to just beat this to death. It turns into a truly beautiful green and cheddar broccoli casserole. All right, so a 4th cup of mayo. are going to do a cup of cheddar. You can do less if you want to, but I've got about a cup. I'm actually going to just shred it right in here. Now, if you do block cheese, it's going to taste better. You don't have to. If you want to do the shredded cheese, you go right ahead. This is not the page for Keto Police. I love the block cheddar, the block mozzarella, the block cheese when I'm making a dish where one of the main ingredients is the cheese. It's a broccoli cheese casserole. It just tastes so much better. Of course, the shredded cheese has the extra ingredients to keep your cheese from caking together or to sticking together, where the block cheese tastes better. It doesn't have those extra ingredients. They're generally 0 carbs, and you have to look at your package. And we practiced that last night looking at our packages to know the carb counts. All right, I'm going to stir this up. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. I've got 8 ounces or a block of cream cheese. We've got, it's milked, so it's a little warm, or you can just let it sit out for a while. We've got 1 steamed bag of broccoli. We got a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, about a cup of cheddar, that could be less. A 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. We've got our oven on 350, and now I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to, what did I do with my fork? Here it is. I'm going to take a fork and I'm just going to cook this, not cook it. We're going to mix this all together. Gonna fly. We're going to mix this together, and then I'm going to top it off with a little Parmesan. Now, I love some fresh grated Parmesan, so I've got a block of Parmesan over here too. And you can do just a little bit or you can do a lot. It's really up to you. This is your broccoli cheese casserole. But guys, this is one of my family's favorite things that they ask me to cook almost every single holiday season. So this week, like I said, we're going to look at different Thanksgiving and Christmas side dish ideas. And this is the first one for the week. My son-in-law absolutely loves this casserole. My sister-in-law absolutely loves this casserole. I love this casserole. Now I can look at it and tell you there's not enough cheddar. I don't see a lot of orange color in there. So I'm going to add some more cheddar. I didn't get a measuring cup out to measure that cup, but you want about a cup of cheddar without making a mess. I had my house clean today and I'm already making a mess in the kitchen. Ooh, man, it's gonna be good. And of course, I'm using mild cheddar. You can use sharp cheddar if you want a stronger bite, stronger flavor. That's gonna be so good, y'all. All right, let me mix this in. And then we're gonna open up our Parmesan. And the Parmesan, we're just going to top. We're just gonna top the top. We're just gonna put topping on it. So just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And of course, if you're using a block of fresh Parmesan that you're going to grate yourself, you only need a little bit because Parmesan is pretty flavorful. Ooh, now this looks good. Let me just show you. Look how pretty this looks. Isn't that gorgeous? I love a very pretty, colorful vegetable side dish. And this is so pretty when it cooks. Guys, this is so easy. It's so fast. We're going to put this in the oven for like 9 minutes. That's it. It's already cooked. It's all steamed. We're going to cook it in the oven just to melt the cheeses together, get the seasonings all together. We're going to top it off with some Parmesan, and we are good to go. This is an easy, delicious side dish. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you tonight what I'm fixing to do for my pork chops, but the focus is on the side dishes this week. All right, let me get my Parmesan open, and I'm going to put this in the oven in just a second. What we're making tonight, besides the Thanksgiving side dish, is an Alfredo sauce. I'm making a mushroom Alfredo sauce to pour over some pork chops. Doesn't that sound delicious? So I just air fried my pork chops. I just seasoned them with salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder. And we're going to make it a mushroom Alfredo sauce to pour over those pork chops with this beautiful side dish. So I'm just going to grate up just a little bit of Parmesan for this, and then we'll have some fresh Parmesan for the Alfredo sauce too. Okay, this is making a mess. The only thing I don't like about shredding my own Parmesan is it's hard. So when you shred it, it just shoots all over the kitchen. I should set it out for a little while, but I ain't got time for that. I just got time to wait. I don't have any wait time. Now, I'm only going to use about a 1/4 cup of this Parmesan on top. You can do less. Again, this is yours. I'm just giving you my ideas and the way my family loves it. But you can do less or you can do more. It's up to you. It is a cheesy broccoli casserole. Let me show you this, guys. If you wanted to, you can also top it off with a little bit of red pepper flakes and make it a little spicy. But isn't that pretty? I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven because it's going to be ready in just a minute. Fast, easy, delicious dinner. right, now, to go off. Sure didn't feel like 350, there it is. I'm gonna set my timer for 9 minutes because my dinner is gonna be ready in about 9 minutes. I've got a skillet with butter. We're gonna move on to this mushroom Alfredo sauce. Never made it before, I'm just making it up as I go here. This is what I like to do in the kitchen. Sometimes I like to just make things up and go for it. So Ricky made an Alfredo sauce last night for his pasta for the kids. So I decided last night or yesterday when he told me about it that I'm gonna make a mushroom Alfredo sauce to pour over our pork chops this week. So it sounded so good. Ricky actually was excited about it. So I'm like, okay, we're definitely gonna do that tonight. So for the mushroom Alfredo, I got some butter. Excuse me, I haven't eaten today. Happy Halloween, by the way. I forgot to tell you happy Halloween. I'm fixing to come check out the comments, so if you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments for me. All right, I'm melting the butter in the skillet, and then we're going to add the mushrooms. We're going to cook the mushrooms a little bit first, just for a couple of minutes to get them semi-soft before we add in the ingredients for the Alfredo. We want to do that because if you don't cook them at all and you just add it all together, they may be too crunchy. If you cook them too long, then they're going to be mush. Y'all know I'm weird when it comes to vegetables. I like them mushy. I like them soft but not mushy. Let me get me a spoon. So we've got these on medium heat. And we just have the butter and the mushrooms. We're going to cook them just for a couple of, maybe a minute or two. And then we're going to add some fresh garlic. So it's an Alfredo sauce, right? So butter, garlic. What else comes with Alfredo? Heavy cream, Parmesan. We're just going to make a really creamy sauce to pour over those pork chops. And the pork chops, again, are seasoned with just salt and pepper and garlic powder. That's it. They're in the air fryer just cooking. And we're just going to put them over a plate with the Alfredo sauce. So come on, get hot. Come on, get hot. I'm going to go ahead and take this cheese and grate it up over here while I look and see if you guys have any questions for me. Super excited about dinner. We were very busy at work today trying to get called up from being off for a week in New York. We loved it. We had such a great time together, me and Ricky. And even though he was joking with you guys in the beginning saying he didn't necessarily miss it, he did. You should have heard him telling all of our coworkers today how much fun he had. Especially about Moulin Rouge. He loved that play. All right, I'm just going to shred a little bit of this Parmesan, and we can always do more in a few minutes. We want a little bit of Parmesan to make that beautiful, tasty Alfredo sauce. It's so hard to shred because it's hard. All right, so I got about this much right now. I may need a little more. All right, it's finally starting to get hot. While that broccoli cheese is cooking, the mushrooms are going to cook, and our dinner is going to be done all at the same time. So less than 20 minutes. If I wasn't talking to you guys and like going through those instructions, I would have already been done with dinner. That's how fast it is. So I'm not even going to season these mushrooms with salt or pepper or anything. We're going to add some garlic in just a couple of minutes. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic that we're going to put in this skillet as soon as it starts to heat up. Come on, heat. Usually it gets hot fast. Let me look and see what questions you guys have while we're waiting on this to heat up. I hope you guys have had a great day. I'm super excited to be home. Ooh, Diane's doing chicken breast and cabbage. Haven't had cabbage in a while. Ooh, taco salads are always one of our favorite things to do. Let's see real quick. Block of cheese seems to have more flavor as well. Yes, it does, Karen. You're right. Great seeing you back home. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Debbie. I love holiday recipes too. Let's see. Denise, just send me a message. I'll be glad to talk with you over cell phone. I love to talk to my friends. I want to get ketone shaker cups, but I don't want one that lets the ice cubes come through. Oh, so you can get those, Denise, at Walmart. They have like a little thing in it. It's like the cups you're talking about. They have like this little piece in it. They come in most all shaker cups. So you can get those at Walmart. The shaker cups at Walmart are really cheap. All right, that's that. Okay, these mushrooms. I'm gonna come back to the questions, but let me get these mushrooms going because they're starting to get soft. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some garlic. Turn it down some. And then after the garlic, we're gonna add some heavy cream and Parmesan and just let it simmer to make that Alfredo sauce. I mean, that's how easy it is. Nothing fancy, nothing special, no major ingredients. This is it. Ooh, yes, that fresh garlic. You can use garlic powder too if you want to, or you can leave the garlic out, but I like garlic in an Alfredo sauce, don't you guys? All right, let me stir this up. Ooh, it smells so good. You see it over here on the skillet? I just used a little bit of mushrooms because Ricky's not a crazy mushroom fan. I am, I love them. Ricky's not a crazy mushroom fan, so I just did a little bit of mushrooms. I didn't even do half of a cup. It's just a little bit. They're just big and I cut them up. All right, we're gonna add some heavy cream. Did I measure? No. We're making a sauce. The more you add, the faster, the longer it has to cook. Heavy cream thickens up, so that was probably about a half a cup right there. If you want to measure, you go right ahead. But we're going to go ahead and put on our Parmesan too and let this simmer together. It'll thicken as it cooks. That cheese is going to thicken it up some too. And look how pretty it is. Yes, yes. I am going to put salt in there because you definitely want to salt your Alfredo sauce. And I also like pepper in mine. Again, if you wanted to, you could add some red pepper flakes, give it a little more heat. That would also be delicious. And if you had a lemon, you could squirt a lemon juice in there too. I love to make Alfredo sauces. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we're just going to get this heated back up so it'll simmer. If I need to add more cheese, I can. That cheese is going to thicken it up. It also will thicken as it simmers. So let me go back to the questions. We do not have trick-or-treaters, Jennifer. We live way out. Well, not way out, but we live in the country. So no one comes to my house for Halloween. Marthina only had one. All right, the recipes are going to be, or the recipe is going to be in this post for that broccoli casserole. Ooh, Keto Dad's lasagna. I bet it's delicious, Diane. Let's see. Some of the keto drinks taste awful. I have to take a deep breath and go, oh my goodness, which ones, Donna? I'm curious. Send me a private message so we can chat. Everyone loves the ketones, so I'm really curious which flavor you're talking about. Just send me a message. Maggie, you really need to try. I know, Maggie, I forget. Oh. Maggie always reminds me about her mayonnaise. Thank you for putting it in here for everybody. I really do need to make a print screen this right now. I'm print screening this, Maggie, so I'm going to remember. I'm going to make it. Thank you, Denise. No one comes to our house either. Oh, no. Sandra, did y'all lose sound? Does everybody have sound? Give me some hearts if you have sound. Can you guys hear me? Give me some hearts. I hope the sound didn't go away. Maybe it's just Sandra. Give me some hearts if you... Yeah, there's a heart. Thank you, guys. Sandra, I think your volume's just off, sweetheart. All right, so we're just going to simmer this to make the Alfredo sauce. We're going to pour it over these pork chops I have over here in the air fryer. They're looking mighty fine. We just seasoned them with salt and pepper and garlic powder, nothing fancy. Stuck them in the air fryer basket. We're cooking them on 350 for about 10 minutes because they're thin. We're going to make this Alfredo sauce, and then we're going to have that delicious side dish, the broccoli cheese casserole. So this week, the focus is going to be on Thanksgiving side dishes that you guys can start to cook that your family will love you for. And then they will start asking you specific requests for those side dishes. So my family loves these. All right, guys, that's it. I mean, fast, easy, delicious dinner. Let me just look at this cheese casserole and see what it looks like. It's not melted yet, but I'll show you what it looks like right now so you can get an idea. So it's starting to brown. You see the brown right around the edges, just starting to brown. The cheese is starting to melt. You literally could eat it just like this, but I like it to brown just a little bit, so we're going to put it back in. Guys, it is the most awesome broccoli casserole. All right, and we are simmering this Alfredo sauce. I'm going to show it to you real fast, and I'm going to jump off here so I can start cleaning up while this is simmering, and then we can eat our dinner. So you'll see, the longer you cook your heavy cream, the thicker it gets. It's starting to stick at the bottom, so it's going to start thickening up really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down on a lower simmer so it can cook while my broccoli casserole is finishing up, and then it'll be done, fast and easy. Let me taste this too to see if I need any more salt and pepper. The thing about your Alfredo sauce is, like I said, the longer it cooks, the thicker it gets. So if you need to thin it out, you just put a little bit of heavy cream back in. Delicious. That's it, guys. So easy. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I don't see any. Nope. Everybody's saying they don't have trick-or-treaters. You live in the country like me, I guess, you guys. No, it's not Pampered Chef. Oh, this over here, it actually is. Someone gave me this as a gift, and I still have not put any olive oil in there yet. Broccoli casserole is going to be in this in just 1 second. What are you putting in the Alfredo sauce? I cooked a little bit of mushrooms, just a little bit of mushrooms and some butter, and then I added some fresh garlic, and then we added the heavy cream and Parmesan cheese. That's it. We're simmering it, and it's looking really, really good. I got to turn this down, though. It's starting to stick, and it's not as thick as I want it yet. So we're going to turn it down to a really low simmer. If it thickens up too much for you, you can always thin it out with adding a little bit more heavy cream or a little bit more Parmesan cheese. It tastes delicious just as it is, so I don't really want to mess with it. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I will show you the plated meal when it's finished. I hope you have an awesome night, and if I can help you with anything, just send me a message. Don't forget, the trick-or-treat sale is going on. I did a video earlier today, so if you haven't seen the trick-or-treat sale, check it out. We've got blackberry pineapple. We've got the new rainbow candy. We've got pudding pop for the chocolate milk. Is so yummy. And what did I say? Blackberry pineapple, rainbow, and apple, the green apple. All of those flavors are great. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.